Good morning, students of class 4th. Students, I'm sure all of you are happy and healthy. Students, in my last video, I had explained and written the first three question and answers of exercise C of comprehension of lesson 11, The Bully in the Class. And I'm sure all of you must have completed all the taught exercises and the three question and answers of lesson 11, The Bully in the Class. Children, today I'm going to continue with the remaining question and answers and the exercises of lesson 11, The Bully in the Class. So all of you please take out your English notebooks and your Wordsworth English Reader book. Turn the page to page number 102. Children, please take out your English notebooks and your Wordsworth English Reader book. Turn the page to page number 102 as I'll be continuing with the fourth question of exercise C of comprehension of lesson 11, The Bully in the Class. Children, we had already done the first three question and answers, and now I'm going to start with question 4th of exercise C. And question 4th is, do you think the students love and respect ईरा मैम? Give two reasons for your answer. ठीक है, अभी आपको लेसन आपने पढ़ा है and after reading the lesson you think and tell that जो बच्चे थे वो क्या अपनी टीचर ईरा मैम से लव करते थे, उनको रिस्पेक्ट करते थे, and if so you need to give answers. So let's start the answer. Yes, I think the students love and respect ईरा मैम because now we need to give the reasons. The first reason, children, is she listened to what they had to say. ईरा मैम बच्चों की बात सुनती थी, जो भी कुछ बच्चों को कहना होता था वो ईरा मैम सुनती थी. And the next point is she took lot of interest in solving their problems. These are the two reasons given in the lesson. So we can say that the children were fond of Ila ma'am and they used to love and respect her. So I'll read the question and answer once again. Children, please copy the question from the book. Question 4th. Do you think the students love and respect Ira ma'am? Give two reasons for your answer. So we have written answer 4. Yes, I think students love and respect Ira ma'am because first, she listened to what they had to say. Second, she took lot of interest in solving their problems. Now children, one thing you need to keep in mind, whenever you write yes or no in a sentence, always put a comma after your yes and no. Clear? So I hope all of you have written. Now with this, we have completed our exercise C, children. And now Let's start with the language structure exercise. All of you, now this exercise has to be done in the book, children. Language structure exercise A is based on people and their professions. Now what do you mean by profession? Profession, जो भी काम करते हैं लोग, है ना, जो उनका काम है जिससे वो मनी अर्न करते हैं, that is their profession. Fine. So exercise A of language structure is match the following. Okay. Now, fine. The first one. A person, I'll write the correct one. A person who acts in a play or movie. Fine. A person who acts in a play or movie. So I'm going to write the correct one in front and you match. So that person is known as an actor. जो person movie में या play में act करे वो कौन है? Actor. Then the second one. A person who investigates crime. Investigates, पता लगाना किसने जुर्म किया है. A person who investigates crime is known as a detective, jasus. Fine. Then the third one. A person who sells sweets and pastries. जो मिठाई और केक पेस्ट्रीज बेचते हैं उनको कन्फेक्शनर बोलते हैं. इसीलिए कन्फेक्शनरी शॉप बोली जाती है मिठाई की दुकान को या वो शॉप जहां पे मीठा सामान खाने का सब मिलता है. Then the fourth one. A person who makes articles of wood. जो लकड़ी का सामान बनाता है, बढ़ई जिसको हिंदी में बोलते हैं और इंग्लिश में उसको हम कारपेंटर बोलते हैं बेटा. Then fifth one. A person who treats the sick. जो बीमार हैं या जिनका इलाज चल रहा है, तो जिन लोगों का इलाज चल रहा है उनको एलिंग बोलते हैं. ठीक है, तो कौन ट्रीट करता है? डॉक्टर. Then sixth one. A person who pleads a case in the court. जो कोर्ट में केस प्लीड करता है, एडवोकेट, जिसको लॉयर भी बोलते हैं हम, वकील भी बोलते हैं. देन द सेवेंथ वन. पर्सन who designs buildings. जो पर्सन बिल्डिंग को डिजाइन करता है वो आर्किटेक्ट. The last one, a person who makes sculptures. Sculptures जो मूर्ति बनाने की कला होती है. मूर्ति बनाने वाले को मूर्तिकार हिंदी में बोलते हैं और इंग्लिश में उसको स्कल्प्टर बोलते हैं. The person who makes sculpture is known as a sculptor. Fine. So with this we have completed our exercise A. I'm sure all of you have matched. Now I'm going to erase it and we are going to start with the exercise B, which is based on formation of adverbs from adjective. Adverbs frame करना है adjective से. Forming adverbs from adjectives. Adverbs words which add meaning to the word. और वो adjective से form करना है. So exercise B is change. Again, this exercise has to be done in the book only, page number 103. Following adjectives into adverbs by adding ly. ly ऐड करके हमको adjectives बनाने हैं, sorry, adverbs बनाने हैं from adjectives. So the first word, children, is happy. Okay. happy से जो adverb बनेगा, happy की spelling में last में y है. So we'll remove the y and we'll add I-L-Y. So happy से happily. Second is quick. Quick से quickly. Third, bright. Bright, brightly. Fourth, polite. Politely. Then the fifth one, sad. Sadly. Rude. Rudely. Then slow. Slowly. And neat. Neatly. So, with this, we have completed our exercise B. इसमें हमने adjective से adverbs बनाए. कैसे बनाए? ly add करके. Fine. Adjectives के end में ly क्या? But you need to keep in mind कि कहीं कहीं spelling का change करना है, especially with the adjectives जिनके end में y है. तो वहां पे हमको y को remove करके I-L-Y add करना है. So I hope you all have completed. Now turn the page. We are going to do with exercise C. अब इसमें हमें उल्टा करना है बच्चों. अभी हमने एडजेक्टिव से एडवर्ब्स बनाए थे. अब हम क्या करेंगे? एडवर्ब से एडजेक्टिव बनाएंगे. ठीक है. थोड़ा सा चेंज करना पड़ेगा. दिस इज एक्सरसाइज सी. चेंज द फॉलोइंग एडवर्ब्स into adjectives. Fine. अब इसमें एडवर्ब से हमको अब इसमें ly को रिमूव कर देना है. ठीक है. सो स्ट्रांगली, क्या हो जाएगा? स्ट्रॉन्ग. ly रिमूव कर देंगे तो बच्चों क्या हो जाएगा? स्ट्रॉन्ग. Then softly, इसमें भी हम ly रिमूव कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा soft. Then quietly, we'll remove the ly तो हो जाएगा quiet. Then the fourth one, easily, ly, ILY इसमें हम रिमूव करेंगे क्योंकि easy में n में y आता है. तो वो एडजेक्टिव्स या वो वर्ब्स जिनके n में y आता है उनका एडवर्ब फॉर्म करने के लिए हम y को रिमूव करके ILY ऐड करते हैं. Then the fifth one is carefully. हम इसमें डबल ly है तो एक ly को रिमूव कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा केयरफुल. Then the sixth one, angrily. अगेन एंग्री की स्पेलिंग में y आता है तो हम ly रिमूव करके y लगा देंगे तो हो जाएगा एंग्री. Then the seventh one, proudly. ly रिमूव करके प्राउड कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा proudly का proud. And the last word children is loudly. इसमें भी हम ly रिमूव कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा loud. या ये हमने एडवर्ब से एडजेक्टिव फ्रेम किए. फाइन. So with this we have completed our exercise C. Now children, turn to page number 104 and I'm going to explain you the prepositions of movement. वो prepositions जिनसे movement पता लगता है ना. If you look at this pink box, I'll explain. Please look at the pink box carefully. Prepositions which show movement from one place to another are preposition of movements. वो prepositions क्या हैं? जो हमें place and position बताते हैं noun का, and they also tell us about the relation of noun and pronoun with the other words in the sentence. अब prepositions जो movement बताते हैं from one place to another are called prepositions of movement. Some of these prepositions with their meanings are as follow. The first one is across. Across means from one side to the other. Second is along. Along means in a line from one point to the other. किसी के साथ लाइन में ही साथ साथ चलना. ठीक है. Third is around. Around means in a circle. किसी भी चीज के आसपास सर्कल में घूमना. Fourth is down. Down, high to low. ऊपर से कोई चीज नीचे आना. और towards the south. North से south की तरफ आना. Fifth is off. Off means away from. किसी भी चीज से दूर होना. And sixth is through. Through फ्रॉम वन एंड टू द अदर, कोई भी क्लोज स्पेस में एक तरफ से घुसना और दूसरी तरफ से निकलना. सो चिल्ड्रन प्लीज लर्न द मीनिंग्स ऑफ दीज प्रीपोजिशंस so that you can do it in the exercises. So children, with this I end today's video, and the Grammarly exercise based on prepositions of movement I'll be doing it in my next video. Till then, learn and revise the dot exercises. Thank you children. Have a good day ahead.